Oh, well, hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out exploring some forgotten ponds yet again. It's been a little while since I've done any forgotten pond exploring. There's literally a pond down there. You might be able to see it on the camera, but I cannot get to it. It's all bog. And that has been the theme so far this session. I've already been out a good amount of time searching just for some water to cast into. It is hard work, and this is why I don't do these videos very often. Very hard work. Trying to get through to these areas of water which never get fished, or virtually never get fished, because they're so inaccessible. So I'm out here with my brand new jerkbait. I've got the brand new Svartzonker McTracer. It's a brand spanking new jerkbait that's been brought out by those guys. So I'm out here today trying to get some pike on those baits, brand spanking new bait on some brand spanking new forgotten ponds, hidden waterways. So without further ado, I'm going to keep searching, trying to find some access, and fingers crossed we'll find a pond that we can actually cast into and hopefully find some pike. Let's crack on. Oh boy, that thing casts like a bullet. Jeez. Well, so before I go any further, right, I've been scratched up, nettled up, but we're getting there, and hopefully we're going to find a pond now which we're going to be able to fish properly. It's a little bit of a walkway. I've checked on the maps to find out where it is, and it looks like I've got some accessibility, but I'm going to have to get my feet wet to get to it. So without further ado, I'll show you my setup. I've been using this to rip through all the weed and trees today. It's the 30 to 90 gram Abu Garcia Beast Pro jerkbait rod for using my jerkbait today. The reel is the Revo Beast X. Obviously you've seen this combo a million times. 83-pound Berkeley sick braid and the brand spanking new Abu Garcia McTracer jerkbait. So I've been ripping this through the weeds so far, loads and loads of shallow swims. Hopefully we can find a pond with a bit of water and some pike in it. So we're going to head there now to hopefully a pond with some fish in it. No, I think I found some other ponds to fish. The first pond was an absolute bust, but I can only get to them by passing this area. I don't think I can get around here. I think there's a bit of a moat sort of thing before an island. I can't get any bank access to the water. I'm going to have to go to this island sort of area. There might not even be any fish in it. It might just be all this deep, because the last pond I went to was really shallow too. I'm just going to take my socks and shoes off. Hopefully this is all rocks and not silt. Oh boy, that's cold. There's lots of little things swimming around on there. I don't think they're fish though. I think they're just little invertebrates, which is a good sign for if there's any fish in here. Yeah, my trousers are completely soaked. That was a lot deeper than it looks. Oh, there is silt and gunk. No, I'm not happy. This area I've got to, I had to cross a disgusting like moat to be able to get to an island, which I believe to be an island, where there's a pond. At least it looks like that on the map anyway. So, god damn it, it's literally inches deep, bank to bank by the looks of it. Oh, why am I putting in all this effort for nothing? There can't be fish here. I don't think I can make a cast anywhere really, other than maybe down this margin. I couldn't imagine there being anything decent in here, even if there was a fish living in here. Oh, I can't pull this weed off. Look, it's solid. I can't pull it off the hooks. You got to take it off bit by bit because it's so thick. Jesus. There can't be anything living in this. I'll bust myself through a different area of this pond, and there is a carp. I can see a carp. That is a reasonable sized carp. I did not expect anything in this pond. Okay, that's crazy. Maybe there's something bigger living in here, like a pike then. It's literally just out there. Did not expect that though. There's a slightly deeper in this part of the pond. There we go, pike! Yes, we've got a pike! Yes, there was a pike in this pond. Yes! Yes, it's not a big one, but to be fair, I didn't expect there to even be a pike in here. So that is really, really cool. And on the new bait too. The Mick Tracer. And it is a beautiful little pike. Possibly never been caught before. This wild little pond. I absolutely crushed it. There's just this tiny corner of the pond which doesn't quite have as much weed as the rest. And the first fish I saw when I got here was a carp, which is a fantastic sign, meaning the water's deep enough to have some bigger fish in it. And then, boom, brand new Mick Tracer catches me a beautiful jack pike. Oh, I'm feeling good now. I was feeling really crappy. I was starting to think that maybe none of these ponds would have enough water to hold some reasonable sized fish, and God, he's off like a rocket. But now I'm in good spirits. And I've seen a carp, which means I could always come back here and try catching carp and stuff out one of these forgotten ponds. I know they exist in here, so I don't know whether there might be any more pike, because this is basically the whole. I fished the whole pond until this point. It was unfishable, all of it unfishable, solid weed. This area is just slightly deeper, and there's a carp there, and there's a pike, and I can't imagine there's going to be another pike here, just because there's such a small amount of water to actually cast into. There we go, there's another pike. Yep, there is another pike. Oh, he's gone straight into the weed. Oh, he absolutely crushed it though. There's another one that isn't that big, maybe a tad bit bigger than the last one. Yes, I knew there had to be another fish after all the roach came scattering out from the reeds. I thought there must have been another pike over there. And he just covered himself in salad. There we go. Well, I've left my net somewhere. Don't know where I've left it. That's another beautiful pike he's going to kick. Beautiful pike. Definitely bigger than that other one though. I didn't expect it to be another fish in here. So we'll let this one go. There you go, Mr. Pike. Oh God, they're so feisty. So feisty. I genuinely cannot believe there's actually fish in here. From the rest of the pond that I fished, leading up to this point, I was 90% sure there would not be anything bigger than maybe small minnows in here. And it is weird how, it don't matter what ecosystem you're fishing, how it looks, just how uninhabitable most of it looks, there's always a corner, a little something which holds life, and that's this area of the pond. Whole pond is just a couple of inches and then solid weed. This is an area where there's just a couple of patches where the weed hasn't managed to grow properly, and it's maybe about 2 to 3 foot deep, and there's life here. And this is where obviously the slightly bigger fish are hanging out. This tracer is really easy to use. You don't even have to jerk the rod tip, you can just turn the reel in a jerking motion. There's another pike. There we go, what a hit! Oh, come off! What a hit that was. Fish aren't caught very often, which means it might get a couple of chances when a fish goes for your bait. Wasn't a big fish, probably a similar size to the first one. There we go, we got it! Similar size to the first one that took it. Yep, just a little blighter. Crushed it though, and another pristine wild pike. Don't flip, just hold him just over the water here. Beautiful jack pike, caught from a little wild forgotten pond in an area where I actually didn't think there was going to be any fish, almost whatsoever. Beautiful fish. There we go. Oh, there's another pike. I thought there might have been a pike hiding. There we go, we got it, we got it. How many pike are stacked in this corner? Crush that brand new bait. Awesome, it's always nice getting a load of fish on a brand new spanking bait. It's not a monster, but it was nailed on the brand new jerkbait, as well as the last 4 or 5 fish that I've managed to bring in. Absolutely awesome from a little wild little pond. Barely any water in it. That is awesome. Let's let him go. There we go. But not a bad one. There we go. What a take. What a take. Sort of larger size ones here. Oh no, you come off. Oh. So guys, it's time for me to head home. I am scratched up really badly from like brambles, blackthorn, hawthorn, got some nettle stings, you name it. I've got some kind of an injury from it. But I have kind of enjoyed myself. I say kind of because I have caught some fish, found a new area where I can go fishing, you know, in a little forgotten pond. I also came across a few carp. There was even a pond which I tried. I didn't get any pike from it, but I saw some really nice carp cruising around. If that's something you guys would like to see me doing, targeting those forgotten pond carp in these overgrown wild ponds, fish that have probably never been caught before, let me know down in the comment section, because there isn't much time left for stalking carp before it gets too cold. So yeah, I've enjoyed that aspect of it, but it has really not been enjoyable trying to traipse through these ponds. A lot of it was bogland, my feet are completely soaked, my shoes are ruined, I'm in a lot of pain, but like I say, I did find some new areas, found some carp, found some pike, and I've enjoyed myself. And the baits that I'm using today worked really, really well and smashed me out a few jack pike. So really, really fun session. If you want to check out the new baits that I've used, there's brand new jerk baits, Mick Tracer. Leave them down in the comment section below, as well as the setup that I've used today. And if you like to, don't forget to like it. Comment if you want to. Let me know if you like this style of video. Obviously, it wasn't as produced as some of my recent videos because I was more exploring, so it was more GoPro footage. And I'll catch you guys later.